Hey, good morning guys. This is Amanda from Getting There Green, and I'm doing an update on our garden. I think it's been a little while since I've done one. What you're looking at right now are blue bonnet peppers, and if you recall from previous videos, we actually planted these in our planters on our front patio, and you know, they're coming along nice. We've had lots of these blue bonnet peppers for quite a while now. Lots and lots of them. We aren't big pepper eaters. Actually, I like them a lot more than Randy does. But they just make for something nice to grow in your planters. There's a jalapeno pepper. I actually really like jalapeno peppers. Randy doesn't so much. There they are. There you go. The second planter of them is doing well too. It only has blue bonnet peppers on it at the moment, and only a couple of them. See our you can see our front flower bed is doing very well this year. We have here Arizona sun blanket flowers. I love these. These are all perennials. Our front flower beds are all perennial. These bluebells of Scotland, I think these are called. And those really took off last year. We planted them last year, just a little starter plant, really small. They didn't do much last year, but really took off this year. We had something else planted there. It's not there anymore. More blanket flowers, Russian stone crop. Those are neat when they're in bloom, but they're past their blooming period. Let's see. You can see we have a lot of height to our garden. Back there we have echinacea, also called purple cornflower, or purple coneflowers? Something like that. I always call echinacea though. They're nice. They're very tall. They're about as tall as I am, about 5 feet tall. Last year they grew taller than me. Some mums. Golden nettle. It's past its blooming period. Oh, you've missed this. This was a red flower. I can't remember what it was called. I don't see the tag nearby either. Usually I keep the tags fairly close. Anyways, that's a beautiful red flower, and you just missed it. It just finished blooming this week. Also looks like something attacked it. You can see it's broken. Oh well. Get the sticks out of here. We've had some wind. Back there, you can see there's some buds here. These are lilies. They're Cancun Asiatic lilies. And I bought these from Vessi Seeds. They came in bulb form, in a little plastic bag with some mulch or dirt or something in with it. Planted these really late, so they're really late getting started. That's okay. Sometimes stuff will take anyway. These are balloon flowers. They're absolutely gorgeous. I don't have very many. They haven't taken off well. When I initially planted them, I planted quite a few of them. This is the only one that's still going. They are very beautiful. Alright. These right here are bellflowers. They're not in bloom yet, but there's little buds on them, so they will be soon. And I guess you caught it on a bad day. These are daylilies. You can see there's tons of buds on them. These, normally we have 10 or 15 blooms at a time on here. Today there's none, so caught you on a bad day, I guess. As much as we like growing vegetables, we also like growing flowers too. So this is a Rose of Sharon, and I'd have to stand back to show you how big it is. It's probably about 4.5 feet tall. When we first moved in here 4 years ago, somebody gave us this Rose of Sharon bush, I guess, and it was just a stick. There was nothing green on it. It was like a 1.5 foot tall stick. And I just shoved it in the ground here because at the time, like, we'd just moved in. I didn't know where I was going to plant anything, but it needed to get in the ground before winter, so that was the fall. So we just put it in the ground, and over the last couple of years it's really grown. And just this week it started blooming.
And it's full of buds.
Absolutely full of buds. It's going to be a wonderful year for this Rose of Sharon.
Look at this. There's 4 right in this tip, and then you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 in this tip, and a whole bunch all the way down the stalk. Same, this is all loaded up. This is going to be beautiful in a few days. Maybe we'll give you an update. Yeah. Unfortunately, we've had to brace it ever since we planted it. It's got now a rusty pole holding it up. Why do we brace it? It falls over. Because this is soggy ground. It's still a low point in our yard. Yeah, this is a very low point in the yard, unfortunately. We planted more grass seed over here to try to grow more grass, but it just gets waterlogged. Sometimes it's from the rain it gathers here, and sometimes it's because people who are up the street from us empty their pool in the alleyway, and they don't do that anymore. I hope they don't. And it floods our yard. But we asked them not to do that anymore, so maybe they don't. I don't like that because I don't like getting the chlorinated water and everything. You know, severely chlorinated water like you get from a pool in my garden. Slugs. I found slugs today. This is kind of gross, but I'll show you. What you're supposed to do for slugs is recess a container into the ground so that the rim of the container is level with the soil, and then fill it with beer. But we don't have any beer in the house, and we haven't had any in quite a while, so you're supposed to recess a small container into the soil so the rim is level with the soil, and then fill it with beer, and it attracts the slugs, and they go in there and they never come out. But we have no beer in the house, so I read somewhere that some warm water with active yeast and sugar will do the same trick. I just don't know how much yeast, sugar, and water to mix. And it looks like I'm making bread here at the moment, but hopefully that takes care of some of the slugs. If not, I guess I'll have to go buy a can of beer.
It's a warm one. Yes.